Alaska isn't just a place you visit, it's a world you step into. Towering mountains, icy blue fjords, and dense forests are only part of the story. What truly sets an Alaskan cruise apart is the incredible opportunity to encounter wildlife in its natural element. From massive whales breaching offshore to eagles soaring above and bears fishing in salmon-rich streams, nature puts on a show at nearly every turn. Whether you're on the deck of your ship or out on a guided excursion, Alaska offers an unmatched window into the animal kingdom. Knowing what to look for and where can help you get the most out of every moment. In this guide, we'll explore the iconic wildlife that you might encounter, when and where to see them, and tips for making your encounters safe, respectful, and unforgettable. Humpback whales are one of the most iconic animals you're likely to encounter in Alaska. These gentle giants migrate to Alaska's nutrient-rich waters each summer to feed, often putting on impressive shows by breaching or displaying cooperative bubble net feeding behaviors. Bubble net feeding is a highly coordinated group technique in which several whales circle below a school of fish, blowing bubbles to herd them into a tight column before rising together with mouths wide open. It's a rare and dramatic event to witness. Humpbacks are commonly seen in Juneau, Icy Strait Point, Glacier Bay, and the Kenai Fjords, especially between May and September, with peak activities in July and August. You might also spot orcas, also known as killer whales, which travel in family pods and are frequently seen patrolling the coast. Orcas are actually the largest member of the dolphin family and are known for their intelligence, tight social bonds, and diverse vocalizations. Whales play a vital role in the marine ecosystem by distributing nutrients through their movements and waste, which supports plankton growth and in turn sustains the food web. Whale watching has been a popular excursion in Alaska since the early 1990s, when ecotourism began to take hold. Today, it's one of the most sought-after wildlife experiences, with knowledgeable tour guides and sustainable practices that prioritize respectful viewing. The economic importance of whale watching continues to grow, supporting local communities and conservation efforts alike. To the indigenous Tlingit people of Southeast Alaska, whales are regarded as powerful beings and the guardians of the sea. They're often depicted in totem poles and oral traditions, representing strength, unity, and wisdom. To get even closer to Alaska's incredible marine life, consider a guided tour. In Juneau, the whale watching tour is a classic favorite that offers guaranteed sightings of humpbacks and sometimes orcas. For a more immersive experience, try the Paddle with Whales kayak adventure, where you'll kayak quietly among whales and sea lions. Bald eagles are almost everywhere in coastal Alaska, but are especially abundant in places like Ketchikan, Sitka, and Haines. You'll see them soaring overhead, perched on treetops, or scanning the shoreline for fish. Bald eagles build some of the largest nests of any bird, up to 8 feet wide, and often return to the same nesting sites year after year. They're present year-round and have become so common that locals joke they're as plentiful as pigeons, but undeniably more majestic. Bald eagles are monogamous and often mate for life, returning to the same partner and nest each season. Bears are some of the most sought-after wildlife in Alaska. Both black bears and brown bears, including the famous coastal grizzlies, can be found near towns like Juneau, Ketchikan, and Icy Strait Point. During the late summer salmon run, bears gather at streams to fish, providing incredible viewing opportunities. Black bears are typically smaller, with straight facial profiles and shorter claws, and they often climb trees when threatened. Brown bears have a prominent shoulder hump, larger size, and longer claws better suited for digging. Despite the name, Both species can range in color from light cinnamon to deep black. However, brown bears are often more aggressive and dominant over food sources, while black bears tend to avoid conflict and are more likely to flee when encountered. Admiralty Island, also known as the Fortress of the Bears, has one of the highest densities of brown bears in North America and is accessible from Juneau by floatplane. The Tlingit people, who have lived in southeast Alaska for thousands of years, regard the bear as a powerful and respected figure, often featuring them in stories, clan symbols, and totems. Bears symbolize strength, protection, and a connection to the spiritual world. In many Tlingit clans, the bear represents a protector spirit, and interactions with bears are treated with reverence and caution. Sea otters are often seen floating on their backs in coastal waters, especially near Sitka, Glacier Bay, and Kenai Fjords National Park. These playful marine mammals use rocks to crack open shellfish and often hold hands while resting in groups called rafts. A mother sea otter may wrap her pup in kelp to keep it from drifting while she dives for food. Their thick fur, some of the densest in the animal kingdom, helps keep them warm in Alaska's cold waters. Historically hunted for luxurious fur, sea otters have made a strong recovery due to conservation efforts. Sea otters consume around 25% of their body weight daily, playing a key role in maintaining the health of kelp forest ecosystems by controlling sea urchin populations. Harbor seals and Steller sea lions are both common around glacier fjords and rocky outcroppings. Harbor seals are frequently spotted hauled out on icebergs in places like Glacier Bay and Tracy Arm, while sea lions can be seen sunning themselves on coastal rocks or buoys, barking loudly to stake their territory. Steller sea lions are among the largest of the eared seals and are known for their social, boisterous behavior. Male sea lions can weigh up to 2,500 pounds during the breeding season. Unlike seals, sea lions have external ear flaps and are able to walk on land using their flippers. Moose are massive and solitary creatures that can be difficult to spot along the cruise route, but are common in areas like Anchorage, Talkeetna, and Denali on land tours. They prefer forest edges and wetlands and are most active from May through September, with adult males weighing up to 1,500 pounds and featuring wide, iconic antlers. Moose are unforgettable if you're lucky enough to see one. They're excellent swimmers and may even be seen wading through shallow lakes or crossing rivers. During the fall rut, bull moose can be seen sparring with rivals to win mates, making for dramatic displays of power. If you're visiting Anchorage during your trip, consider the Alaska Wildlife Day Tour, which lets you spot moose, bears, and birds up close in a scenic land-based setting. It's a great complement to cruise-based wildlife viewing. For bird lovers, Alaska's a haven. Puffins, with their colorful beaks and clumsy flight, nest along cliffs and rocky islands. You can spot them on boat tours in Kenai Fjords, Glacier Bay, and Sitka during spring and summer. Puffins use their wings to fly underwater in search of small fish, and their beaks turn bright orange during mating season. For an up-close experience, visit the Alaska SeaLife Center in Seward, where puffins can be viewed in carefully recreated natural environments alongside other native marine life. Puffins often mate for life and return to the same burrow each year, raising a single chick called a puffling. Other recommended wildlife and scenic excursions include the Taku Glacier Lodge Feast and 5 Glacier Seaplane Discovery, which combines flight seeing over stunning glaciers with a salmon feast, which often entices wild bears to come check out what's cooking. Or try the Glacier and Wildlife Day Tour, which showcases both dramatic landscapes and Alaskan animals in one scenic outing. These tours blend unforgettable views with opportunities to experience both nature and culture, creating a well-rounded exploration of the region. Whichever route you choose, a few tips can help you make the most of your wildlife encounter. Bring binoculars to help spot distant animals from the ship or shore. Plan excursions in the early morning when animals are most active. If your cruise includes a naturalist or park ranger on board, take advantage of their talks and guided viewing opportunities. And most of all, stay patient and quiet. Many of the best sightings happen when you least expect them. Alaska's wildlife is a major part of what makes cruising here so memorable. Whether you're watching a humpback whale rise from the sea, a bear swipe at salmon, or a puffin awkwardly taking flight, these moments create lasting memories and deepen your connection to the wild beauty of the last frontier. Go online to Alaska Shore Tours to discover more wildlife opportunities waiting for you right here in Alaska.